man, I really have to get an external monitor because I just recorded everything and two things happened. One, I didn't have the microphone plugged in the right slot, so there was no audio at all. And two, my head was completely cut off. I mean, I love the camera, I love the image quality, but that it's missing a screen that can be rotated over. It's really the biggest flaw of this camera. But anyways, let's start. What's up everybody and welcome to this video, which is actually one of 3 or 4 videos that I'll be recording today. So if by any chance in the next 3 or 4 videos that I publish, you notice that I'm looking the same and I'm wearing the same shirt on all of them, that's because they were all recorded on the same day. The reason is that the main footage of the video is already recorded, but I still have to add more information or an intro or an outro to the video. But anyways, welcome to this video where I'll be showing you the US travel video that I recorded last May when we went to the US for about 10 days. No, that doesn't mean that I spent 5 months editing the video. I actually edited a bit right after returning, and then I didn't edit anything for a long while until about 2 weeks ago. So it was about 1 month of editing total. So don't expect a video with the quality of a 5 months production. And also I'm not really happy with how the video turned out. One thing is that the quality of the GoPro that I use for filming almost everything isn't the best, as most people know, especially as soon as the light isn't perfect and you have to crank up the ISO, the picture quality gets really bad and grainy. And actually it's the same with the drone. I think the drone and the GoPro have the same image sensor size, which is like 1/10 of the size of the sensor of the Nikon Z6. So it's not what I've gotten used to in the last 5 months. But it's not just picture quality, I feel like there's something missing. I tried to put my wife in the center of the video, in the center of the story, because I wanted to evolve the story around her. That's something that I wanted to try this time. And I think I did succeed in that part, but something in the way on how the music plays with the footage or how the transitions are doesn't really satisfy me. The thing is that I couldn't really pinpoint what the reason was, so that's how I left it. But before I talk more about the video and where we went, let's roll it, and I still do hope that you enjoy it. Yeah, so that was the video. First, please let me know, was it really as bad as I think, or am I over exaggerating because I have more expectations from me by now? And if you wanted to know where we actually went, so we started in New York, which I think is pretty obvious from the footage. Then we rented a car and went on to Washington DC for 2 nights, where we only spent 1 full night in Washington DC. And after that we went on a road trip for about 3 or 4 nights. We went to the Shenandoah National Park, then we went on to another national park, although it's not named on Google Maps, so maybe it's not really a national park, just a normal forest. Then we went on to Charlottesville, where we did spend another night, and after that it was back to Washington DC for the last night before going on to New York to take the flight back home. The national parks were beautiful. We didn't have the best weather, but it was really nice and green, and we really did enjoy the time there. Because everything is like a little bit elevated, you also have a lot of great views from those parks. But I know that I do love nature and national parks, so I wasn't surprised by the beauty of them. What did surprise me was actually Charlottesville, or specifically the history connected to Charlottesville. And we did learn a lot about the lives during the War of Independence of the US. It's actually something that we don't really learn in Europe, at least not where I'm from. And it was really interesting and impressive. So if you ever go into that region, I do advise you to take a guided tour through the estates of Jefferson. So yeah, that's where we spent our 10 days in the US. And that's also it for this video. There will be more videos coming up the next few weeks. So thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.